Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Watch right. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to Harris again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Fields now. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
That is hauled in at the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Right.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son.
Tight end on the move left.
Right.
Fields now on 2nd down. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Allen in motion.
Right.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
2nd and 7. They'll go again with Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. And he'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 1st down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Young. He'll tuck it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes.
And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Steelers. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready? Right.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
They go play action with Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. You got a mini base. Widen up. Right.
Fields. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to lead to a 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And the tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Second down and 8.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to be third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angled throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
A throw left side taken in by Corley. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Jets first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 21-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Young. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
On first down is Young.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Brown now to return it. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close Hard line.
Here we go.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Angel. Hey, can. Go.
Now Fields. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so... pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, tonight.
They put Pickens in motion. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun.
Here we go, tonight.
Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They run it over center with Harris. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Fields to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Irv Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will get out in front 17-7. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 5.
Okay, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set. Ready.
To throw, Young. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They put Pickens in motion. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Don't jump, ready?
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Set. Ready.
To throw is Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd and a yard.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Now Young. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Come 19. Come 19. Ready. Ready.
Here's Young. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
This one caught at the 4. And he will power his way into the end zone. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, New York.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here we go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
Here we go, son. Go.
Allen in motion. Second down. It's Fields. He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Panther 60, Panther 60, Mustang 19.
They'll go play action with Young. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, here we go.
Here's Young to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
70 range, go! 18 Rattler, go!
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to tuck it and go. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Third and 5.
19 Lions.
To throw is Young. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A gain there of 13 yards.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
That is caught, and he's going to go into the end zone. May have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Drag
Yeah, because enough bullshit hasn't happened today. Yep. Fucking awesome.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Catch made. Right side by Wilson.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Back to throw. Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set. Trap 60, trap 60. Huh.
They'll go. Young. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Here we go. Good.
Allen in motion.
Right.
Play action now for Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Angel. Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And the Jets are going to have it just past their 25.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Let's go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On 2nd down, Young. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here we go, sir.
On the give, it's Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. Good night.
They go play action with Fields. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That is caught at the 3. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Don't jump. Ready?
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second and 7. They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, likely. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
give up the middle to Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Right.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
11. Here we go, son.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead.
And that's just the disastrous outcome on that last pass. I mean, yes, you have to stay aggressive knowing you're trailing here late in the game, but you can't be reckless. Don't try to get it all back in one throw. That final pick, that might just seal the deal for their opponent.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Here's Young. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 30. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
And you love to see this. You find yourself here in the 4th quarter. Your team is trailing. You're trying to do anything possible to see if you can create some sort of late spark. He goes big-time effort on the layout catch, and he's able to pull it in and see if it could be a little bit of a spark here late in this ballgame.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Duvernay with the grab.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now Watkins on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Up. Here we go, Smite. Get high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Let's go.
Allen in motion. Fields. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
Go.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop, and that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point, but in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.